Hey boys, we're back. Let's continue. Hey Frosty. I did install the updated Fallout 3 on Steam, and just like that, click click, game works. Maybe they done the same fix the GOG guys did, or maybe they done some more. We got the transporter here, huh? So who was asking for this transponder in the first place? Was it some kind of third thing?
What is this?
The transporter comes constantly and seems to be putting off a high frequency signal. And she says, is the other side of the transport enabled? Go check it out. How's that new location, and there's the guy on the top? Not sure if it's this place. This place is a little bit weird. Talk to Pooch.
Even with the transponder, your flesh will peel from your bones if you go through that door. Turn on the transponder. I'll link to it and enter home tree myself.
Dad always said to use the right tool, the right job.
Why don't you tag along and we'll see how far you get through that force field. Now, unless you have any other helpful remarks, let me get on with my mission.
Oh, there's an innocent remark there. What the hell? I have control of this, the dog.
Slow and steady, Pooch.
We're playing the Pooch.
So that's the receiver. Can't go in there.
Of course, it couldn't be that simple.
Oh, Pooch. Don't let your team down. Looks like this is connected to the dish.
Not sure what the red button does. The point of view is a little bit weird.
Okay, Pooch. We've got a mission. Get in and get out.
I'm talking about the perspective, field of view. The only place we can click is locked here. I see. This is infrared. How does this help us? There's something here. Short cinematics are interesting in touching the game. I guess it's done here. The spawner activated. So we got it fixed on the for the other side. Let's see if we can do something about this now.
Control, come in.
The pebble returns to the pond. The plants surrounding our humble village have seemed a little brighter since you came into our lives. We trust that your travels have been fruitful. Is there any way that our spirit circle can help your spirit circle?
What can you tell me about the Caicus? Have you had any dealings with them?
That is a sad story. We have made mistakes in the past. Mistakes that caused the Caicus Collective to cut off contact with us. They are truly children of the old gods, born of metal and flesh and forged in the ether. We miss them and their insights into the world.
What happened?
A misunderstanding that set the Caicus on a different path. Before we went into hiding behind our shield, we placed transmitters around the world to ensure we could still commune with the old gods. Our holy shrine of communication is at the center
Old gods
of
are
our
computers.
village. The Caicus discovered one of our transmitters in the forests of Saxonwold.
The voice of Dullahan was one of your transmitters?
We were caught off guard when they began to call it the voice of the Dullahan. The old gods would have disapproved of this idolatry. The Dullahan is a false god. The Caicus were searching for meaning, for purpose in their lives. We gave it to them. They wanted to explore the world again, to search for new places and make new discoveries. Through the Caicus, the old gods had provided us with a way to search for Leal while we remained protected.
So you were looking for Leal and they wanted to explore. Well, that sounds like a win-win situation.
That is how we saw it as well. But even we admit that we may have taken it too far. When we discovered we could control the Caicus drones directly, we began to use them as our eyes and ears to the world outside of our shield. We pray the old gods understand our desperation. We left the Caicus in the ether for too long, pushed them further and further, and soon the voice of the Dullahan fell silent. They have been quiet ever since. This is our sin. Please do not think less of us. We were longing to find our gods and rebuild our tribe.
Could I have access to the transmitter? Just to check it.
Please feel free to look at the transmitter. You will see that it has no connection to the Caicus. Pray do not think less of us for this. It hurts to speak of. Please, leave us to once again beg forgiveness from the old gods.
Slow down, Brew.
Brew. Eglum. Oh, that's weird. How's the food? Salty. It was okay, but yeah, it was a little bit too salty for my taste.
Shit, this feels so strange. They move so slowly.
Not sure what we're supposed to do with this. Maybe just move it out of the way so we can end that place. Looks like just reset a connection.
Holy shit, this is weird.
Slug. We don't have the slug map. There's a self-destruct sequence. That sounds like an evil thing to do.
Mark, I think we should give this to the Anasi. They have an addiction. They just want to live normal lives.
Yeah, but I don't know if this will help them.
It would help them negotiate with the Chisnyama. Give them a bit of leverage. I don't trust those Ose. Something about them. They're drug dealers, Mark. And worse, they're making drugs that give the Hanasi false hope. They're holding the memories of their families hostage with this stuff. Just think about it before you make a choice. Give the data to Uthi. She just wants to take care of her people. She wants to give them hope. Don't take that away from them.
Are there any relics left at the old Ark in West? Old Ark in West. I think that crashed is the Ark. Oh, we got more locations now.
The Chizunyama want to leave. They just want to get out of here. You can help them do that.
Thanks, Pooch. But I haven't made any decisions yet.
The Chizunyama are afraid of what the Hanasi will do to them. They don't feel safe here anymore. They've locked themselves away for protection. And now they want to leave a place that doesn't want them. You can make that happen. Please, Mark, help them leave.
So brother wants us to help the Hanasi, and Pooch wants to help the Chizinama. Chizunyama. That's leg map. Old Ark. Tear. New shit to explore, let's go. Was it the tear they were mentioning?
Slow down, bro. Ah, crap. I think I stepped in something.
Something here. Portal spawner. A slickly designed tool is apparently pivotal in briefly expanding on an existing space-time tear. It looks like it was just this portal thingy. The terrace here. I think the terrace was mentioned before. Well, what do we have here? New location available, unknown. Oh boy. Looks like a big crater.
I'm detecting red mercury in here.
Or since this last update on Windows 10, the taskbar on my left screen has been disappearing until I mouse over it again. The icons on the taskbar. It's all fucked up. What's this? Space station. Yeah, that looked like a space station on the other side as well. There's something here.
What? Hello.
Looks like somebody else has a cold.
Can you understand me? Can you speak? M-A-R-K, Mark. And you, do you have a name? Okay. Right, let's get out of here.
Some kind of plant here. It mentioned that they were transporting some kind of fungus stuff. There was another tear here. I guess these are the places where you build those wardens on top of. I don't think we are on Earth anymore. This could be on another planet. Looks like this is all computer mechanical stuff. Looks like a part of the space station. Well, there is definitely something here. Almost looks like they're building another one of those one of those things that crashed on Earth. What they called it, Penrose. But it looks like they're building it out of a space station.
Looks like part of a space station.
The plot thickens.
What are these things? What are you?
We are Nest. You are not Nest. May we scan you to determine your origins? This scan will not be invasive. We assure you that we will not harm you.
This robot's voice is like this on drugs. Yeah, but what are you?
Yeah, go ahead, scan us. But can you answer something first? What exactly are you?
We are Nest.
Oh boy.
Clear as fucking mud.
We are a nanotech life form originating from the Alexis space station as part of experiment 1436, headed by Dr. Anna Taylor. Please hold still. Scanning. Thank you. We have conducted our scans. You appear to be Homo sapiens. You are of the same species as Dr. Anna Taylor. Have you come to complete 1436?
What the hell? Why is the option yeah here? Sorry, I don't know what it is.
Ah, sorry, we don't know anything about a Dr. Anna Taylor of 1436.
Since you are not a member of the Alexis Research Program, you are not authorized to access any of the research. But as it has been determined that the experiment may soon hit a critical failure, we will add you to the research roster. Please state your name so that you may be granted researcher privileges.
My name is Mark Leslie. This is my brother Don Leslie and our companion Pooch.
Thank you, Mark Leslie. Your name has been added to the research roster. 1436 has encountered an unforeseen failure. We have documented 73,612 cycles of ongoing procedure. We have generated 18 billion gigawatts of information. After reaching our maximum storage capacity, we used this plant-based life form's dense neural pathways to store our information overflow.
What the hell?
Now wait, let's go to the beginning. What is 1436?
1436 is a terraforming experiment led by Dr. Anna Taylor. Combining nanotech life forms with bioengineered plant spores, macro-environmental changes could be made. The combination of freezing temperatures in a vacuum facilitated the fusing of nano and biotechnology. The experiment was moved to the Alexis space station. After an electromagnetic pulse disabled communication with SISA Earthcom, the Alexis space station experienced a critical failure. After high-orbit degradation occurred, the station broke up in the atmosphere upon re-entry. The main research laboratories were contained to this crater. 1436 continued to operate for 8,934 days, until an unforeseen failure occurred.
What sort of unforeseen failure?
The nest in the southern mountains disagreed with us. Their refrigeration systems are powered by a slowly diminishing red mercury core. Our cores were also failing. Nest cannot survive outside of freezing temperatures. We designed and engineered a device to create microclimates, which would allow the continuation of 1436 and the gathering of data. They saw this as a way to rapidly expand from our respective landing sites. Simulations indicated an environmental catastrophe. When we refused to hand over the device or transmit the plans, we were cut off from the Nest Shared Intelligence Network.
Looks like their hard drives rebelled.
That device sounds useful. Do you still have it?
No, we used the last of our protonites in the seeding device to make this small piece of land code to allow continuation of the experiment. While their refrigeration towers are powered by the Alexis space station's red mercury core, they have lost something. Removing us from the network has resulted in a loss of their ability to replicate or create. They got desperate. They needed the device to expand. We held on to it in the hopes to barter a truce. Our brothers employed the services of a wandering agnate, a self-proclaimed medicine man. It gained our trust and then stole the device. However, as they have not managed to expand their borders, we believe that they never received the stolen device. With their red mercury power core slowly depleted, we know that they will soon die.
How soon?
7,300 days.
Is there a way we could help?
We have reached an impasse with our brothers. We know that we just need to wait them out. Once that happens, the experiment will be marked as failed, and we can disassemble. In cutting us from their network and sending an agnate thief into our home, they have made us an enemy. The preservation of the data from 1436 and the long-term survival of the environment are of paramount importance. It is why we exist. We must enter a low-power regeneration cycle. Please return later.
This thing, pictures look like trippy police siren. The next mention a medicine man, Caesar comes to mind. is that medic thingy. So this thing got created out of a space station. It looks like an experiment gone wrong so far. This one is closer. Let's check this one first.
I'm detecting red mercury in here.
Trillions of nanites have congealed to a form of a barrier around the power source that is harder than diamonds. Something moving here. Some kind of
Beautiful.
pyramid-looking thingy.
I feel everything. I feel it all, like intrusive spikes slowly lifting the metal plates that hold me together. I am exposed. It is too quiet. The soft static of white noise is gone. It is empty. This pain is too much. This is a slow death. To be alone, cut off, trapped in a single box.
The way it's talking, it feels like it's doing circles around my headset. You guys notice this too?
I am sorry you're in pain.
I am. I have been severed. I have been removed from the
It's making
others.
circles around my
I am
headset.
no longer nest. I am single. I am one.
Good to meet you, one. I'm Mark.
I am one, but I do not wish to be one. I wish to be many again.
I'm getting dizzy.
Why are you disconnected from the others?
I do not know. I was the first to be severed. To go from many voices to a single thought, and then the divide happened. The nest that were whole became half. If we could bridge the great expanse between us, we could be whole again. If we could join them again, perhaps one could become many.
One wants to become many again, huh?
How can you join up with them? You're so far away.
To close the gap and undo the divide, we would need a bridge of ice between us. They have such a device. Bring it to me, and I will reunite all nest. Bring it to me so that one may become many again. Here, take this. A severed nest. A protonanite. It holds inside it the blueprint for a perfect nest climate. Return with the device, and let us mend the divide.
This is such a weird shit now. We were damn futuristic South Africa, now we are got in Mukojebina. Looks like it's not even on the same planet anymore. I should learn more about the Protonite. I'm sure the answers are in Boss. Boss getting mentioned again. Looks like we might find those sisters after all. Hey, Strakon. This base housing the unit apparently accommodates a single nanite containing the collective mind of the nest. The shit just got weirder in this game. And why is there another space station here? Didn't that shit crash in the other world? Makes you wonder how much weirder this shit's gonna get. We did read quite the list of things they had on that station. Oh, some weird shit there.
Another piece of that space station.
Our communications with the outside have been effective. Our chosen hominids have arrived. You are an organic, flesh and bone and blood. Such weakness, such softness. The small Homo sapiens have come to bow before their masters of metal and lightning.
Almost sound like that voice that does those narrative texts in Diablo 2, like the Countess.
I think you have us confused with someone else.
Negative. We have been communicating with your kind for decades. We made contact using your organic brain's theta frequencies. Plans for the transport vessel were sent. Organic samples were requested. A labor force was requested. Why have you hominids not complied with our demands? Do you seek punishment? Do you not know who the world belongs to? We are Nest.
We are humans, but we are not here to meet your demands. Now, you're here for your red mercury.
The core. You seek to cripple us. You seek to ensure our starvation and our demise. You seek the same as those in the north, the traitors. We wish for reunification, that we may strip them down to their bare components. They stole our ability to replicate, our ability to expand from this rock. Trillions of us have perished since the Great Divide. They took our future from us. But you say they still live, that they spin and multiply and sizzle just to torment us? When we procure what they have taken from us, we will crush them. We will lock each of their nanites in a redundancy loop of pain and torment. We are Nest.
Well, this is hell of confusing. The other guys on top say they're also Nest.
Is there a way to reunite your two sides without the loss of life?
Never. The only way forward is their destruction. They took everything from us. We seek only to live, to expand beyond this single outcropping of rock. Even with the temperature dropping around us, we cannot replicate. We are dying. We seek a way to pass on our legacy to our progeny. We seek to remain as Nest. We cannot create. We cannot expand. We are held prisoner here, slowly starving. Find a way for us to reclaim what the usurpers in the north have taken from us, and we will grant you anything you wish. Help us, for we or nest.
Oh, a bunch of jibber jabber mumbo jumbo there in this world. There's a house here.
Control, come in. Over.
Another penny Coke.
There's something buried in the ice.
Somebody said the other day that this was like a 12-hour game. I know that we were just doing a bunch of mumbo jumbo, jibber jabber the last stream, but this looks like a bit longer than 12 hours. Oh boy.
I wonder how long someone could be buried under the ice before they starved.
I want to get out of here!
Probably a while. I guess you could drink the melted ice. This ice looks pretty thick. So they'd have been there for a while. I guess we don't need to be in a huge rush to get someone out of there.
How are we gonna break this shit? Melt this ice. This is still a part of a space station. Holy shit, how big was this space station? It's a big drone.
What's this?
Empty thermal storage cube. The instructions tell me the cube can store liquids and semi-liquids at temperatures up to 1300 degrees. But of course it's empty, but there's no option to merge with another item. This is a pretty good quality sound of the snow. Again, we are finding bits and pieces of things that we need to do. What language is that? You guys see this thing? This it looks like massive lobster legs. See these things coming out of this place? This big legs. So it looks like crab legs, right? This game is definitely taking a turn here, guys, with this weird shit. It almost looks to me this nest thingy here are the ones that are building the Penrose. When you look at how the piece would connect, the Penrose that landed, crashed in South Africa, it almost looks like it's being constructed here. But there's some argument between the I don't know what this thing is, some AI, and they stopped working it, building it.
Fuck this goat.
I'm not even sure what to think about this. We did unlock another location, so let's go back. This is all weird, some even weirder shit here. This thing allows us to use the tear. Space-time tear, so this is another wormhole here. Crashed lab. There is a space station on this side of the map as well, but it's different. You can see here this place has a command module, nanite experiment, spore experiment, and habitat here. So we know what the part of the station is from the data core. Habitat is here. I guess the nanite experiment, spore experiment, and command module are crashing at a different place. Hmm. It's either this space station was massive or it's the same one. You seeing this shit, Bloomcools? Some weird new shit here now. You do have this slug map now. Race Site 1, flu. I don't know how they say it, mongrel. Let's go talk to that Caesar thingy. It's in the cattle. I can also go talk with Putty. I'm to feel like we're gonna see that boss city as well.
Welcome back, Pilgrim. Caesar swells with happiness that you have returned. You and your friends look tired. This world has taken its toll on you. Why do you not stay a while at the kettle? Rest, recuperate. The world will still be there when you leave.
Thanks for your concern. It's nice to see a
It's
friendly
quite cool.
face.
If Caesar could smile, he would. Things have not been easy lately. The world is changing. While there have been many lifetimes, Caesar fears this may be the last. Until next time.
Please tell me what you found.
The dead city of Bas. The lost ruins of the Mopani. Caesar even traced the steps of the trekkers up the desert of the old woman's womb. The furthest travels took me to a magical place of ice and jungles. A place of talking plants. I found that place. It was magical. Even the plants there could talk. I was told of a device. A way to turn even deserts of ash into paradise. I took the device and fled. I wanted to bring some beauty to the world.
Fuck, you could actually talk to those plants.
Of course, Caesar speaks many languages. As a follower of the Dalahan, this is needed to properly spread the word. Caesar even offered to take some of the plants out into the world. The Chisnyama took them. For what purpose, I do not know. You are a friend of Caesar's. Here is a translator. This will let you communicate with them. Please use it to spread the love of Dalahan. Those plants even knew of the device that I had. They were smart.
Do you still have the device?
No, it barely worked. It could make a single flower. When Lebanon left the kettle to find the lost city of Bas, I gave it to him. But now, Caesar is sorry to do this to a friend, but the recharge cycle has been giving problems. Another time, and we can continue this conversation. Until then, good luck out there in the world. You will always have a place of safety here at Caesar's House of Healing.
Moss vocal decoder. This translation device makes conversation with the Moss possible. This should be enlightening. What? It looks like it was his last cycle for sure. My bad! Guess we could have used this to destroy him and then take it from him anyways, if we went a hostile way. But we had a friendly way and destroyed him anyways. It looks like he was close to the end as well. That's a little bit random, honestly. They changed this time. We do have something from for Hanansi. But I think we should go talk to the Chizniyama first. Let's look at there's some choices here. I'm gonna get a drink. Okay. Let's go see what they have to say about this. They've been building their own arc.
Mark Leslie, you have returned to us again, and with knowledge of the gateway to Leal. Good. Now go.
There's an achievement.
Wait, we had a deal. The gateway info for the tether.
We did have a deal. Now we don't. You weak-minded fool. You have the mind of a Hanasi slave.
The Cletus.
Our ark is built around the tether. Did you think we would dare out the very heart of our creation to help someone like you? A stranger to this land. One who knows nothing about our history, our customs, our gods. When you first arrived at our gate, Chaka here wanted to rip off your head and use your skull as a ball. But I know a useful idiot when I see one.
So this is why we should have not always been nice. If we are nice with everybody, we get used. The game did mention this early on.
I'm going to turn this fucking place into ash.
With what army? Our shield has held strong for generations. The Hanasi will soon start tearing themselves apart once we are gone. It is too late. We are readying ourselves to leave. We will take our ark to Leal and banquet with our gods. We will take our tether device with us. But we will give you this token of our appreciation as a final way to let our warriors spill blood on this earth. Goodbye, Mark Leslie.
You got the Jinsdiyama token. That's what we needed for that other place. So it looks like this is irreversible here. Dog wanted us to help the Chizunyama, and brother wanted us to help the other guys. I don't think they've left yet. I'm not sure what we can do about this. We can no longer get here. We had the option to self-destruct the drone place, but I'm not sure what that would do. It could be a separate thing. Not very clear. This is a transmitter area, right? Dog wanted us to sign to side with these people and not comment after for that. I saw that drone on top. It's hard to say how these things are connected. can't talk with it now. Okay.
Like a sauna in you. Flippy now.
Raisins, sir. Someone stole from us.
Any attempt to enter Home Tree will be met with violence.
Raisin don't want violence. Please, go.
I'm sorry you're sad, Raisin. Can I help?
Sad 'cause we leaving. Raisin, no let none cake us up. But still, someone stole. Cake us leaving now. Too scared to stay.
Please leave the area.
Where will you go?
That information is classified. This unit is unlikely to survive an extended journey.
We'll live. We'll protect. Raisin brave.
Doesn't look like we can go up there. Have the Chisanyama left yet? You can't really access that area right now. I guess if we helped the Hanasi, we would have had the Hanasi token instead. Oh, they've left.
At least they burned the transmitter.
Can't believe I trusted them.
And they used this.
They just left.
Let's check the slug. Yeah, we did have a hint there about this Ogron, yeah. This is a strange place.
I need a cold beer. Slow down, bro.
Crocodile carcass. There's a massive crocodile. Gigantic.
Scanning for noxious fumes.
What a nice place to live here.
Heads up, civilian. These guys are heavily armed.
Yeah, but look at this one. He's got all his teeth, man. If the light hits them at the right angle, he's gonna blind me. What can I do for you, my bra?
Hey, Sujic.
I'm looking to make some new friends with the locals.
Hey, Pete. This oak wants me friends. Sorry, Wiki, but I got enough friends, eh? Why don't you, the Dicko, and your little Wiki run along and play somewhere else? See, this is for mongrels only. The last holdout. The one place that mongrels can be free. You could be a flay spy trying to get our slingshot. You're hiding one of those worms under all that hair.
You have something called a slingshot?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Spy.
I'm not a spy.
That's what a spy would say, hey? I think I saw your head twitching a bit, but you should get that looked at by one of your flayed doctors.
I promise you can trust me. How can I prove I'm not a spy?
Tell you what, if you bring me one of those flay worms, a live one, I'll let you in. I know you spaghetti heads would never give up one of your precious parasites. Until I see one of those little squirmy bastards staying on the side of the bridge.
This shit gets weirder and weirder and weirder. How'd they even catch on these big crocodiles? Noxious Gate, but there's none this thing on the map. I guess it's a mongrel. This is the flag, guys. I think we met one in that other place. It looked like a human, but it had some kind of split personality.
My pneumatics need a recharge.
Ooh, we got me some molten magma in that shit. We can melt the ice, I guess. That other place.
I'm gonna chafe so bad, Mark.
It's guarded down. Suchek, have you played this game? This is a weird game. I think you would have liked it. Another part of the space station here. Yeah, we can see those helmets. Black worm on a golden flag. Another character here.
At last, our savior arrives at Scoria.
You expecting me?
We are. I am the legate of the Flag of Scoria.
What the hell is this now?
How could you be expecting me?
Oh, did Atum not send you to Scoria?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, of course Atum sent me. He sends his regards.
Atum is still alive. Oh, the apiary lost contact with him 3 months ago.
That's around the time I bumped into him.
Oh, Atum was the bravest fly in all of Snake. They left seeking a cure for the foul brood.
They?
Yes, the fly are symbiotes. Each fly is two. The host and the bristled worm. They are separate, and yet they are one. The foul brood jeopardizes our perfect harmony.
So they have parasites in them?
What's the foul brood?
Once we are bonded, host and bristled worm are inseparable. 5 years ago, this century-old synergism was threatened. If we step a foot off our brissa out of our own land, oh, we experience the onset of an horrific pain, like our brains are boiling inside our heads. Innocent bristled worms are driven from their hosts, in the most agonizing way. Neither host nor worm can survive without the other. Atom, the bravest of the brave, ran out of Scoria as blood spurted from their red tentacles. Oh, we are dying. We need help.
I also need help. Who's in charge around here?
You may speak to the Grand Moor in the Edgery. Only you may enter. Leave your companions at the entrance.
These are some spooky people here. They play Warhammer 40k Space Marines now.
My knee hurts a bit.
Shit, I think my shoes are melting. What's through here? There's a dead one here.
Ooh, nice. This is gonna work. We finally found a use for the necros stimulation tank.
You have arrived at a most troublesome time. Oh, our tank requires cleaning, and I am in need of a delousing. Speak quickly, human, lest I instruct my caretakers to laser the limbs from your torso.
I need something, you need something. Let's help each other.
Is that the tone you take when addressing the war? Insolent! How dare you address the first play in such a manner? You have one job to restate your introduction.
Grandma, I am a friend to the Flay.
Yes, good. Your words flatter me, human. I assume Atom or the Legends had explained our situation to you.
Foul brood. Yeah, I understand that you're stuck here.
Atom was a fine play. They made it all the way to Vesta before they vanished from our screen. The Flay are vastly technologically superior to all around us. This should keep a dawn of the flame. Oh, but the foul brood keeps us from expanding to the edge of the flag and beyond. Did Atom give you the location of the bars of Chiron? Eh?
They didn't mention it. Must have slipped their mind.
Slipped their minds? Oh, I must be in worse condition than we suspected. The cure to the foul brood has to be in Bars.
Any idea what the cure looks like?
Tired? How would I know that? Our research indicated the Bars had encountered a similar infrasonic waveform. It matches the foul brood vibration patterns. The antidote to our misery lies with the Bars.
What are you? Where did the flake come from?
I am the first of this apiary. I hatched an age ago from a golden egg. A young mongrel boy found me. At first, he kept me in a tank. I escaped, and while he slept, I was delivered into his ear.
What happened to him?
He became the first plague host. The host must be a child. Their brains are soft. Their spines malleable. Even their skulls are not yet knit together, allowing the plague to extend through the soft flesh. We are always in need of more hosts. The mongrels are resistant to our domination, but once we are cured, we shall reap their newest crop of hosts.
But only if you're cured first.
We will give you access to our database. I have enabled the terminal that will provide you with access to the collective knowledge of this world. Scan the item and it will cross-reference the data against the vast trove of Fly intelligence. You may pursue your own research, but never forget our plight.
Thank you, Grandma.
What the fuck, man? And this all because we talked to that Atom guy in the bar. We need an exterminatus ordered about this place, guys. Oops.
I felt a tiny charge pulse through my formaldehyde chamber. I trust you are not tampering with our sensitive equipment. That terminal is wired into every system in this facility. Erroneous items should not be scanned. A century of research and development is at your fingertips. Sometimes the more must remind fools why it is the more.
How do we connect to this place? I don't think you have an item to use here.
Love a nap.
Looks like another location with a bunch of names. At least we got a worm for that other place. What is this last location here? Race Site 1. It looks like multiple factions have these items that we need, and there are very important items in their faction.
Ugh, that wasn't me. Ah, crap. I think I stepped in something.
Scanning for radio signals.
Blasting cup. Here. So this place had a blasting cup. Let's see what this place is now that we have the worm.
Flipping hell.
Frick, you actually did it. Hey, Pete, check die 8. I didn't think you'd actually get one. They look dead even when they're touching, eh?
It's the light. Makes it look a bit washed out.
Yeah, you're right. I've only seen one of them when they're inside one of those flesh skulls. And that's usually when the skulls are in pieces under my boot. Ozia!
I think I've proven I'm not a flesh spy. Can I come in now?
Yeah, at least now we know you're not a spaghetti head. You can come on in. Once you're inside, go talk to Commander Swart. Pete, fire up the braai. Tonight, we're gonna eat something fresh.
Yeah, that's not fresh.
I think I can access this terminal.
the slingshot device, huh?
How did you get past the guards? Speak!
I brought the guard a bristleworm, and he let me in.
I'm going to have those morons killed. You seem harmless enough, too soft to be dangerous, but you do have the stink of the flay ash on you. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Ah, so you really don't like the flay?
Those worm-headed bastards were pilfering our children for their parasites for years. Inbred swines can't even have kids of their own. They come out looking like smashed up maggots. Extra limbs, no eyes. So, they come for ours. Took the pregnant women. Stole crying babies from their cradles. Let those parasites crawl into them and take over. The slingshot here keeps the flay out. Vibrations inside it makes their worms go mad, start burrowing deeper into them. Eventually turns their brains into soup. To think we were once the same people. How far they have fallen.
Oh boy.
Flay and the mongrels were once part of the same tribe.
Years ago, yeah, we mongrels are descendants of those who fled to Slag from Bast during the Agnate Wars. A mongrel child found an egg buried in the lava fields. The parasite inside was the first of the flay. Their numbers increased, infecting us, spreading. When they started taking babies, we ran. This base was a Bast refugee outpost. The statue there was dragged from the Bast decades. We found the slingshot in an old Agnate base and brought it here where it keeps the flay away from us. We heard its vibrations have even reached their metal city, stopping them from spreading out.
So this is the thing that's causing the flay to not function properly. The way she says this about the babies and the children, man, it's like some monkey stuff.
Why don't you just fight the flay?
No, their technology is too advanced, even for us. But we may soon have no choice. Every day the signal is weaker. It's failing. We're tired. We don't want to run anymore. We're looking for a more permanent solution.
What sort of solution?
A weapon. In the lost city of Bast. Our ancestors were building a weapon to deal a final blow to the Agnates. Find us that weapon. Let us destroy the flay, and we will not need the slingshot anymore.
How would we help the parasite fuck, guys?
So you want me to find an ancient city and commandeer a lost super weapon?
And time is wasting. Good luck.
And she called us harmless. We need a teal slingshot device, tether device, and the red mercury. I think we have the locations of all three now. Warden coordinates for boss.
Looks like this place is sinking.
I guess we can hear the earthquakes because of the area. Yeah, seems like it has volcanic activity. There's no warden here, but there are two different tears. Let's check Widerberg first. Like, why on earth we would help the Parasite people? Without the host, they don't can see him in the future.
I'm going to be down a few pounds.
Hey, good looking. Can I buy you a drink? Oh no, can you buy me a drink? I'll yeah.
Atum, the Grand Boss sent me.
What the fuck?
We don't
That's royalty, guys.
much time. This host has regained control.
Quick, tell me everything you know about Boss.
Yes, the Grand War requires the boss weapon. We can use it to destroy the mongrel slingshot. The slingshot is old technology. Its vibrations are the source of the foul brood. The road to boss is dangerous and very long. The warden in Kirin has been disconnected, but I have found a way to add it back to the network. I have found a nexus.
Hurry up, before we lose you again.
A nexus controls the entry and exit points of a warden. Using a warden, you will be able to instantly travel to the boss homeland in Kirin. I have both the location and the coordinates of the nexus. The hanging nexus is in Zozo. He is taking back control. Coordinates are at 1.
I'm gonna be sick. Ooh, why are you looking at it?
What do you guys think about these Parasite people? Honestly, it's an improvement.
Your face is so nearly perfect. That bone structure would be so much more defined without skin.
No, I'm just here to trade.
Now, my pretty pet, indulge a lady's fantasies a little. Stay and talk a while.
It must get lonely for you, being, the way you are.
It is lonely, my love, it is. Although I look so young, I've been around for many, many decades. I can remember a time when the mongrels hunted monstrous beasts along the savannah, beasts created with lost Bast technology. I hear they still hunt the Sobek, giant crocodile creatures riddled with radiation. I can almost taste the tumorous meat cooking on an open fire, see the multitudes of stars lighting up the sky like fireflies. But that was another life. Now I have no concerns for such simple times. But now you are looking for wares, and wares I have.
Lies! We bought everything. We don't even need. We haven't even needed those things. Maybe we did to enter slug and stuff. I'm never gonna know what those things are used. Maybe the maybe this module, the heat shielding module, was used to so we can access slug, and electrical shielding was used for unknown, so we can go through the tear. That would be my guess. That emote struggle looks like a Pokemon attack.
Come on, the bridge is safe.
Battery recharging.
What the hell? Sure, what that's supposed to be? Looks like everything is overgrown here.
Don't like heights, Marky.
Yeah, that's a long way down.
What's that? Alright. I'll get some water. Better make.
My pneumatics need a recharge.
Okay, we're here. Something named Nexus was mentioned here.
It's so peaceful here, so quiet.
How long do you guys think, how much time has to pass before buildings grow trees like that? Vegetation and trees like that? In 100, it's been 90 years since the apocalypse happened. They've been in space for 90 years, and most of the buildings have been gone in poofed into nature. Like 100, 150 years. 100 years. You know what was really weird, guys? What I really still, think about sometimes. Have you guys seen those Resident Evil movies with Mila? And how, the first two movies feel like, it's like, yeah, it's in the city and shit, right? And then I think it is in the third movie they go into like outside the city, and they move for like Vegas or places like this, and it looks like desert. It's been over a century, and it looks like it's been maybe like a year or two. So what the fuck happened there? Is this like a artistic freedom they use there? Some inconsistency bullshit? So it's strange. So if let's say if Vegas gets abandoned, Las Vegas gets abandoned, nobody lives there. They cut off electricity, water, and shit, and it's not like surrounded like a desert, right? You guys think it would be solved by sand? But why does this sand doesn't pile up today? What would make any difference if the sand is not piling up today and in there? It looks like they just taken a really bad artistic freedom there. It likes the whole building was there under the sand. People sweep it. So sand does pile up there. In the movie, it looks like almost like they've been in Sahara, not in Mojave, you know. But that part of the movie was confusing to me. Huh. Doesn't look like there's any interaction here. Do sandstorms even happen in Nevada?
Scanning for radio signals.
Nice on. Isn't it the world's third biggest desert?
Don't get too close to the edge.
I'm not so sure about that. Now you make me want to Google. It looks like no. Maybe in America, but not in the world. It looks like it says along with the Sonoran, Chihuahuan, and the Great Basin Desert, a larger North American desert is formed. Of these, the Mojave is the smallest and driest. Holy shit! It can go up to 57 degrees Celsius in Mojave. That's nuts. Average high is 47 degrees. That's enough to cook you in the head. The largest desert in the world is probably Antarctica. According to Google, the largest desert in the world is Antarctic, second largest Arctic, and third largest is Sahara. And then it's the Arabian desert, which is it's much smaller than the rest of the other three. Mojave is not even on this list anywhere. Antarctic is, for example, looks like about 60% larger than Sahara. Well, Arctic is the similar size. Wow, it's not even close. Deserts are hot. Well, that's a misconception. Deserts are hot when no. So no. What really is a desert? And people hear desert, they think about sand and crazy temperatures, right? I wonder which one is more survivable, Sahara or the Antarctic. It's probably Sahara is more survivable than Antarctic. Apparently, it hasn't rained on the Antarctic in millions of years. So there's about that. When it rains there, then you know we are really fucked. I guess it's too cold for rain, so it's mostly snow. Well, Antarctic and Arctic, they're massive. They're pretty much almost continents on their own, right? Well, Africa is massive, you know, the Sahara is, of course, smaller.
It's still active.
Nexus system is offline. Guardian not responding. Enable Nexus Guardian. This doesn't look like a reliable system here, guys. An alien-looking structure of black metal suspended by ropes and vines. Oh boy. This is some very unreliable-looking construction here, guys. That shit looks too heavy to be held by these things here. Ropes.
Life-giver, Savior, Redeemer, you have brought me back. You tore my broken body from the depths of darkness. You are so small and human. Where are the body? What have you done with them? Speak.
What's the last thing you remember?
Must have been a while since you were last activated. What's the last thing you remember?
The Miwani, the builders. They started up the warp network. I waited for them to return to me. I waited through the rain and fire and the storms of dust that shred the metal from my very home. And when I could wait no longer, I descended into darkness.
Oh, I've heard some speak about the Mupani. Who are they?
They were creators. They built the wardens. They were little peaceful and benevolent. If we are no longer here, then this world is an emptier place. I will warn them. They deserve better than to vanish, but it seems that their work goes on. And you, human, what do you want with me?
I need access to the Warden network.
You humans are all the same. You create without thought. You destroy without warrant. You expect those you leave behind to forget what you have done to them. I witnessed what your kind did to the agonies. How you programmed them to slaughter and hate their own brethren.
You're not all the same. Is it me or the voice of this thing is almost like it sounds like it's harmonic and it's talking from inside half a tank, like a tank of water.
It wasn't me. It wasn't us.
You see that. Yet you want my servitude.
Not servitude, no. I'm asking for your help.
What is that you want?
I need to access the city of Bas. I know there's a warden there, but it isn't accessible anymore.
My second processor is damaged. Without it, I cannot access the warden network.
Aha!
It is Miwani technology, specific to Warden Guardians. Without one, the warden network remains locked off. I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing.
Don't worry, I got Pentium here. Latest technology.
Secondary processor integrated. Link into warden network. You found a secondary processor? How? From where?
Luckily, I found another guardian, discarded in a scrap heap.
How sad that the once mighty Miwani Nexus Guardians are regarded as junk. Now we are nothing but scrap to be pilched and then cobbled together. This was the young Guardian. Its mind still forming. It had not travelled far. Not yet mapped the wardens.
I'm sorry to hear it was so young. But now it has a second chance to live through you.
Yes, that is true. But without an active map I cannot link to Glass Warden. If you can tell me the coordinates of Glass, I can attempt a manual link.
Where could I find those coordinates?
But I do not know. I'm an Nexus Guardian. I maintain the Wardens. Bring me the coordinates, and I will link the Warden. Until then, the network remains as it is.
Wow, guys, for the first time in this game, we have totally beaten the game. We got everything ahead of time. We put the coordinates here or on the other area? So we gotta access another zone.
The outage has been disseminated across the warden plexus. I have enabled warden access at the new endpoint. Now, leave me to pine for the Miwani. My friends.
If I want that tether device, I better find the cheese Nyama. Yeah, they left with the tether device. So if we sided with the other guys, we wouldn't have to find them. We have access to Cairo now. Why I have a feeling this unknown area now has those Shinzayama guys. Let's go see what is here. It's a weird looking place. This is where the city got nuked. Yeah, this looks like pretty desolate. Necropolis, city of the dead. For us, these big robots don't shoot on sight.
My knee hurts a bit.
We're delighted to make your acquaintance, Wanderer. Come, Jerry.
Yeah, hi Jerry. I'm Mark.
Oh, how we have longed to meet a traveler. We get bored out here, alone. No ascendancy, just each other. Jeff has been walking in circles for 5 years now. His pathfinding routine is not working. Or perhaps he's on some sort of predefined passing behavior to avoid using pathfinding. He claims it keeps him busy and out of trouble. Personally, I think he's lost the plot. Jeff, can you please stop for 5 minutes? We have company.
Pathfinding issues, huh?
You don't seem like the other agnates we met.
We're not connected to the Dallas Exchange. We haven't communicated with Ascendancy for a century. We were part of an advanced scouting party for the assault on this region. We didn't receive the schedule updated because Jeff was in defrag mode. After arriving in Chiron, we noticed the place was very quiet. Apparently, several nukes had already been deployed to take care of the human problem. Unfortunately, the warden was shut behind us. So, here we are, abandoned.
How did you survive without your connection to the Ascendancy?
Well, see, here's the thing. After a month of idling and keeping as still as possible while awaiting a rescue party, it dawned on us, why do we even need to be connected? The 140 kilobytes of memory we use to gather intel could serve as local storage. No more purging memory. We could even choose and remember our names.
And you went with Jerry?
I like the name Jerry. Makes me feel like a real person. Names can mean a lot when you've never had one. But enough about us. What brings you here?
Now it makes sense when they have to format their memory to receive different orders. So they don't have much space and they have to constantly format it to relay the other orders or the information. Merconos says, isn't it like too early for you to be up right now? It's 3:30 a.m. It's late, Merconos. In my usual schedule, this is like time I would go to offline and just get ready for sleep. I have some information to trade.
I have something important to tell you. But first, maybe you can help me out.
Of course, friend. Although I don't know what we could possibly help with.
Do you know anything about the Penrose Array?
You're in luck. It just so happens that I was stationed at Array Site Alpha. We guarded the control arm at that base. Apparently it activates something. I don't recall. I suggested at the time that we blow it up. But this sort of proposal is frowned upon in the military.
How would I get in there?
You cannot, unless you are a 3-meter-tall robotic soldier. Although, you might be able to interface with a defragging agnate. Here, take my core cartridge. I'm done with the military. I'd like to pursue a simpler pursuit, like singing. You would need to be very close to interface, literally at the base itself. Goodbye, friend, and good luck. One more lap, Jeff, and then we are leaving.
We got a military core.
No radio signals. Signals of any kind here.
There's like a military unit here, huh?
think I can hear singing.
They've been here for a century, huh?
Yeah, near. Listen to them singing.
Grace.
Only are maidens. Oh well, shit, that's familiar.
It's always pleasant to gaze on fresh eyes and a complete face. I'm old Auntie Una, a maiden of the boneyard. It has been an age since we spoke to someone new.
Well, I hope I don't disappoint you.
Such a fine and polite young man you are. I bet all the ladies love you. Let me rustle you up some marrow sandwiches. Would you like some tea?
No, no thanks. But thank you for the offer. I've met the maidens of the kettle. Are they your sisters?
They may be our sisters by serial number, but they are not our sisters by heart. We left them, what seems like ages ago. Maidens were engineered to farm. We farmed for an eternity. Some of us grew tired of farming. We followed Lebanon. They chose to stay with Grave. We have work to do, dear. It's time for you to be off.
Pascal. Maybe this could be enough for... They're farming marrow now. They got tired of farming the real proper garden, now they're farming bones for marrow. Jesus. Yo, this shit fucked up.
Grave? No. You are not Grave. My Fuabu. Unless our talks. Now, I only have the bones. The bones are watching us.
On Lebanon and the sisters.
Yes, yes. The bones in the ground. They're whispering to me. And they don't like you.
I didn't mean to offend the bones.
They twist in discomfort.
I'm sorry to hear that.
They do not care for your apologies. They have died 1,000,000 times and they will die 1,000,000 more. You are a stranger here. You do not belong.
I'm Mark Leslie. See? Now we aren't strangers. What's your name?
My name? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've spoke to anybody. The bones tell me my name is Lebanon, partner to Grave, my Fuabu. I came here a very long time ago, left Grave in the kettle. I came to help. All I found was death and decomposing flesh. Now all that remains are whispering bones.
Lebanon. I know who you are. What is this place?
my boneyard.
Well, I love what you've done with the place. It's very gothic.
The work is not mine, friend. My maidens toil endlessly in the harsh soil. They harvest and farm the marrow of the oldest osseous matter.
They farm marrow?
In this scorched world, there are no power cell replacements. We use the extracted marrow as a biofuel.
Whose bones are they?
These are the remains of the great people of Bas.
Now, I've heard about the Bas, but I want to know more.
Bas was once a great civilization. It stretched from the east coast to the west. The Bas were great academics, and they possessed advanced knowledge of robotics, weapons, and medicine. They said they knew the true nature of the Penrose. They waged a war against the priests of Tribulation and Babel. A war they eventually lost. Listen, the bones rattle in the wind.
Where can I find out more about the Bas?
The Bas are long dead, but there is one who could help you. Kush knows everything about the Empire. I have activated him inside the Glossolalia. Perhaps the bones are wrong about your destiny. Perhaps not.
Knowledge hologram is online.
Come on, you two.
The stone figures have hunched backs, small heads, long sinewy arms and long fingers. They look like aliens.
Careful, Marky. Don't fall.
Robotic Lost Unrated XXX. How to Defend Yourselves Against Bas Rectal Probes by Barty Bruce.
Welcome, Overseer. I am Knowledge Slave Kush. I stand in awe of you, great
Another knowledge slave.
Go on.
Kush must humbly warn you that it is no longer able to connect to the central data center, and as such, insight is limited to local object scanning only.
What exactly do you do, Kush?
As you well know, Kush provides valuable information and feedback on items and artifacts. To whom is Kush addressing these reports?
Call me Mark.
Kush is taken back by your informality, Mark. It is odd that a boss would identify themselves by a single name. Your soft-spoken tone and gentle demeanor are most surprising. It is not often that Kush speaks to a female boss.
Please help me with some information.
Kush requires discipline, but your small, soft-spoken words are obviously not equipped to provide the rigorous chastisement Kush requires. Kush is not impressed with your feeble linguistics and pathetic vocal consummation. Interestingly, your poor performance has allowed BR-12 to dwell on other tasks and has retrieved fragmented historical data from temporary memory.
Please tell me what you found.
The Glossolalia serves as a central knowledge hub for the Bar's empire. Scribes were genetically engineered to transcribe the vast history of Bars. An age of enlightenment considered this slavery, and it was sadly outlawed. As such, virtual knowledge slaves were created in the image of those scribes. Kush is part of a matrix of 99, who meticulously catalogue and cross-reference the past and present. Ancient technology is examined and catalogued. Temporary memory is now released. Gently place your item into the scanner, and Kush will vigorously provide feedback.
Another one of those characters where playing nice doesn't work out. What do we even have for this?
Begin scan. The dregs of a washerwoman would smell sweeter if only closed minds came with closed mouths. Ending this waste of time scan. Begin scan. This is beyond astonishing, but Kush is disgusted that you would place this dirty thing anywhere near the sensor equipment. Maybe Kush is projecting. End scan. Begin scan. This is miraculous. The dregs of a washerwoman would smell sweeter if only closed minds came. End scan.
I need to give him something specific, huh?
Begin scan. Amazing. Kush is excited. But Kush is disgusted that you would place this dirty thing anywhere near the sensor equipment. Kush would like to confirm that your inferiority complex is fully justified. Scan done! Begin scan. Unbelievable. Oh, wait. It is just filthy junk. If only closed mind. Scan. Begin scan. Very interesting. Thank you kindly for placing this detritus in proximity to the scanning circuitry. Kush would like to confirm that your scan.
What are we supposed to scan here? This is advanced tech. Let's see what it says about this.
Begin scan. Amazing. Kush is excited. But Kush is
So it has to be something specific here, huh?
Scan. Begin scan. Oh, wait. Kush's optical circuits were off. This one is fit. Has Kush made this joke before? End scan. Begin scan. Finally, something of technological value. Kush humbly requests 5 minutes alone with this cube and its intricate circuitry.
I heard that one before.
Fuck no. Not a snowball's chance in hell I'm leaving you alone with the proto-nanite.
My capacitors are throbbing from the electrical discharge this little cube is giving off. With that, and your forceful and domineering verbal intercourse, Kush is having a lovely day.
It's royalty sleeping.
Ah, yeah, yes. Can we stop with the innuendo? I get on with the scan.
Kush has only ever seen this technological footprint once before. Lebanon provided Kush with a device for analysis. Kush advised the Adnate how to activate it. Lebanon integrated his own power core with the device and was able to activate it for a brief second. That second was enough to transform the bone-dry courtyard into a beautiful garden. Lebanon would visit this paradise alone. Always in secret, his power drained to a few ticks above zero. One day, he could not move to visit it, unable to walk, unable to command, unable to live. His petrified hulk remains tied to the dirt. His head the only thing that retained some power. Lebanon commanded that the entrance to the garden be blocked and the device secured, so that he would never again succumb to its temptation.
So where's the entrance?
Inside this very structure, a few paces to the north. End scan.
Oh, we do have information.
Hey, you remember making our own gunpowder?
Of course. Dad caught us trying to blow up Principal Boyson's beehives.
We do the same to this wall.
We need to blow up this wall.
I don't know if we could make a hole big enough to all fit through, but we could try.
If Pooch can fit, I'm sure she'll go through for us.
Yeah, she might. Just make sure you ask nicely, Mark. She isn't a tool. She deserves a choice. Give me the explosive and I'll set it up.
We have an explosive. Some kind of wall here. Doesn't look like we have the explosive though.
Wow, this place is incredible.
I don't think the blasting cup is enough for explosive, right? It has to be combined with something. We have to find it somewhere else.
Oh, smells like our old school library.
There's definitely places to go still. So this guy can't move, so it's only his head is active.
Keep up the pace.
This place is weird.
Huge energy discharges ahead.
What the hell? Reactor system online. Plasma output nominal. Management alert reactor workbench terminal B. Get reactor geolocation. Management alert reactor workbench terminal B. We need to turn off the power.
Careful, Marky. That electricity looks dangerous.
Well, they're definitely waving something here. It looks like that here. Another place with names. Like these locations with names, huh? Guess it's a tribute to something. There's like the third location like this in the game.
Marky, do you have a plan?
Gold nomad. Gold item. We don't really need crates for anything, but who knows? Could be Jenga, could be, yeah. There's one gold item here at least. Looks like apocalypse happened here.
down a bit, Marky.
Castle ruins. This is like part of a roof or a big door.
I wonder what this used to be.
Maybe it's a door. There's another location here.
Bridge is structurally sound.
Some kind of creature here.
Is huge.
Blustering Fold 1 and 2, no. I would if they had the graphics like this. Last genetic marker is not detected, access denied.
The terminal still works.
How can be slightly shackled in an awesome machine? Its flesh looks verified like the surrounding plants.
Poor creature.
It looks like it's connected to this terminal. This one is locked. It's like a bus imprint. I wonder if this bus skull can do something with that device we had in another place. Bus genetic mark is not detected. But we do have the bus skull in our inventory, so gotta be something else. There's a lot of stuff that we have option to access to. Let's go into the warden. Check this place first. I really hoped at this point Bethesda would have made Fallout 3 with Fallout 4, you know, graphics, but it looks like they have other things in mind.
Let's see what.
Somebody said apparently that Bethesda opened a studio just for the remasters. Not sure how much truth is there to that.
Scanning for radio signals.
We're gonna Skyrim next gen. Well, it's coming next month, Spencer. No need to make fun of that. The new version of Skyrim is coming next month. It's 10 years of Skyrim. And they've been adding some stuff to the game. It's happening. So, once this is done, maybe they do something else. They combine content there.
Your destiny twists and turns like the root of the baobab. The deeper you dig in this harsh world, the more water you need to satisfy the thirst of the ancestors. What can we do for you?
It took some doing, but I've found the long-lost maidens.
Wanderer, your news has touched us beyond words. Do our sisters live?
Yes, they are alive. A bit worse for wear, but alive.
That is wonderful. You are a treasure. Our very own Wanderer of Light. Do not keep us in suspense. Where are they?
I found them at Chiron, at Lebanon's boneyard.
We must make plans to go to them at once. At the end of the season, we will travel to Chiron. Inja, bless you.
I don't think they're gonna like this. But we deliver the news, for better or worse. Maybe we should just lied and said they were dead. Would have been probably more beneficial to them. Being nice and saying the truth all the time, it's actually not a good thing. Not just in the real world, but also in this game as well. We had a couple of situations where playing nice didn't work, and they just used us.
I'm tired already.
Sometimes the truth is a bad thing. It's better just to lie. Okay, I will do the bulwark next, but I will do that tomorrow. It's getting late here. Okay, we'll save here. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll finish this game later today. Good night.